Guys, you know what it is. Today is April 23rd of 2026. You know what that means. First off, it's my mother's birthday. Love you, Mom. But secondly, you notice we're repping the Kansas City Chiefs because today it's time for the 2026 NFL Draft. So I've talked about previously on the channel, at first I thought that Jeremiyah Love was going to be the pick, but then we go out and we get Kenneth Walker, Super Bowl MVP, Kenneth Walker, and then it's suddenly like, okay, well, we're moving in a different direction. Now our biggest need is edge rusher, but do we have the pick at pick 9 to get either of the two top guys, David Bailey or Rueben Bain? I don't know. Then it comes out Rueben Bain is in this weird car crash situation that was hidden until like a couple weeks ago. Really weird situation. Don't know why that would only come out now if he didn't face any sort of penalties for that. Super weird. We could use a tackle. We could use a receiver, Just depends on who is sitting there at 9. Or we have a lot of draft capital. We could trade up higher into the round 1, maybe around pick 5 or 4 even, and grab whoever's sitting there. You never know. I'm really excited to see who every team takes here in round 1. So we will see. All right, they're on the clock. Let's see how long it takes them to pick Fernando Mendoza. Will they pull something dramatic? Will they grab somebody different? Here we go. Mendoza.
With the first pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Fernando Mendoza.
Yep.
Quarterback, Indiana.
It's a done deal. No more waiting. Yeah, I'm thinking it's Arvell Reese here at pick 2. Not everybody can be Micah Parsons, guys, but they think Arvell Reese can do it, and that is worth taking a chance on at pick 2, I think. Dude, how did Ohio State have all these players and not do anything this year, by the way?
With the second pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select David Bailey.
Wow.
Linebacker.
Arvell Reese is going to have to wait because David Bailey goes 2nd overall. A little bit of a surprise there, but super productive player. Really, I think he showed pro ability. Obviously, productivity in college isn't the biggest thing in the world, especially when you're playing in a less talented conference, but I think he's got all the tools in his bag to make it work. Just, are the Jets going to be a successful team? And is he going to be a difference maker for them? We'll see. The league's trending more towards the running back being a key piece again. Jeremiyah Love is just that. The gap between he and the other running backs in this draft is massive. I mean, the second best guy is his damn backup. All right, here we go. Are they going to take Love? Are they going to take Arvell Reese? Or will they do something else entirely and surprise us?
With the third pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Jeremiyah Love.
Wow.
Running back.
3rd overall. He's a beast. All right. Their offense just got some juice. Wow. No wonder the Chiefs went and got Kenneth Walker. It was not going to be there at pick 9. He's probably as close of a sure thing as you can get here in the draft. And the Cardinals just went with a sure thing. That's huge. For the Cardinals, congrats. Might have just gotten the best player in the draft at pick 3.
With the fourth
All right,
pick
we'll see.
in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Carnell Tate.
Wow, Carnell Tate goes number 4. That's way higher than I thought he was going to go. Cam Ward's got a new weapon. Wow. Now the Giants, they don't super duper need an edge rusher. They could take one. They need interior D-line. And is there anybody worth taking there at pick 5? Or are they going to go a different direction? They need a guard. They could go tackle. They could take the best tackle available, which I think is Francis Mauigoa.
With the 5th overall pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Football Giants select Arvell, Reese.
All right, they take Reese. Another edge rusher comes off the board. And this guy, you know, I thought he was going to get taken at 2. The other New York team takes him. Wonder what Bengals thinking right now with this pick. Wasn't seemingly the best, you know, positional need for them, but they might have just gotten the best guy on the board. Most valuable guy on the board. Cleveland Browns have traded their pick with the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, are we grabbing Bain right here? Who are we taking? We got 3 minutes. We got a guy in mind if we're trading up. Hat can't fit on his head. That's tough. The hair goes hard, though. Picks in for the Chiefs. Who are we going to get here at pick 6? Oh, I'm so excited to see who my Chiefs picked here. I mean, I feel like it's got to be Rueben Bain. Had to jump over Washington and New Orleans. Got to be Rueben Bain here at pick 6. I'm calling it. Highest pick the Chiefs have taken since, like, Eric Fisher, I'm pretty sure. They're going to go offense or they're going to go defense with Rueben Bain here?
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Mansoor, Delane.
Whoa.
Defensive back.
Did not expect that. We go corner. Trade up super high for him. We need a guy who can play on the outside. This makes a lot of sense. We take the top guy, Mansoor Delane. Taking the best corner at pick 6. Never a terrible idea. And my Chiefs do it. I'm a little surprised they didn't take Bain here, but maybe they're expecting him to fall or something. Maybe the character concerns are too much. And now the secondary is fortified with Mansoor Delane at 6. All right, Washington, the pick is in for them. Mansoor Delane, welcome to the Chiefs, buddy. And now him, Noel Williams. Our cornerback room's kind of chilling. Does Washington go Bain here? I don't really know what they need. They need running back, O-line help. Could take a receiver here. My friend Danny thinks it's going to be Styles here. Off-the-ball linebacker is also another position where less valued nowadays, but as the run game, you know, keeps creeping up in importance, so does stopping the run, and having a guy like Sonny Styles who just doesn't miss tackles is invaluable for that.
The Washington Commanders select Sonny Styles.
There he is.
Linebacker, Ohio State.
Unreal athlete. Great tackler. And he's going to be the rock of this defense now for years to come, probably. 3 Ohio State guys in the first round. And they did nothing in the college football playoffs. Dude, are the Giants going to get Caleb Downs at pick 10? Or is he going to go right here? I have no idea who the Saints are about to take, guys. I'm going to be honest.
New Orleans Saints select Jordyn Tyson.
Jordyn Tyson goes at 8. Wow. So they do go receiver. They do need one. You know, Olave could be a dynamic duo. Yeah, he's electric. Maybe higher ceiling than Carnell Tate, but like the injury concerns have just been killing him. Although none of the injuries are connected or, you know, lingering things that have, you know, been linked together. It's all been different stuff, which is kind of a good sign for that. Oh man, he's crying. Love to see it. Wow. Love to see the passion from him.
The Cleveland Browns select Spencer Fano.
Spencer Fano, okay. They lock down the tackle spot. He goes before Mauigoa, who I thought would go first. Giants picking again. They grab Caleb Downs here. I feel like he's the best guy on the board. It would make a lot of sense for them. They need secondary help. Wow, they go Mauigoa. Okay. They lock him down for the O-line, which also is a need for them. The tackles are flying off the board now. Miami's up. I think if they don't take Caleb Downs, we're rioting. Okay, I don't know what the hell. Makai Lemon to Dallas, maybe? I'm calling Caleb Downs to Miami right here. That makes a lot of sense. Who are they trading with? Dallas is moving up 1 pick. Are they going to grab Caleb Downs here? Or are they grabbing Makai Lemon? Are they going to go offense or defense? Cowboys have traded up. What is Jerry doing here? A lot of talk about how the Chiefs were going to grab one of these guys, and they would have been there. But, you know, We go a different direction. We get the guy we want in Mansoor Delane. Didn't think that was the direction they would go, but we'll see who the Cowboys are picking here now. Come on, take Caleb Downs. He's the best player available.
The Dallas Cowboys select Caleb Downs.
All right, there it is. Caleb Downs is a Cowboy. Stole him at pick 11. Might be the best player in the draft. And Ohio State, that defense is getting yanked up right now. And their defense needed help. And they are going to get some. Look at that guy bouncing on it, bro. That guy's a freak for real.
The Miami Dolphins select Kadyn Proctor. Tackle.
All right.
Alabama.
Another tackle. Third off the board here in 4 picks. It's a big fucker. Thought he might go later in the round, but the Dolphins want him now. I'm going Kenyon Sadiq here for the Rams. If Rueben Bain falls to Baltimore and they don't take him, that would be crazy. I'm thinking Kenyon Sadiq would be a cool pick here.
Pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Ty Simpson.
Wow. Are you kidding me? Wow. 13. Ty Simpson comes off the board and goes to the Rams. They think he's their guy of the future. And instead of grabbing somebody for Stafford here, they go Ty Simpson. Wow. I can't believe that. Man, is this guy really going to be that good? I wasn't super duper impressed by his play in college. I mean, I feel like this could be a bit of a reach. And you were in the NFC Championship last year with Stafford at the helm. Maybe didn't need to think about replacing him so early. You know, it could be his last year, but you never know. And also, you were 1 game away from being in the Super Bowl, which you probably would have won if you got there. I can't believe this pick. It's so weird. They were like maybe 1 or 2 defensive players away from being in the Super Bowl at the end of the day. It's shocking to see them do that.
The Baltimore Ravens select Olaivavega, Ioane.
Okay. Ioane finally comes off the board too. They decide to go interior O-line. And how far is Rueben Bain going to drop now? This is crazy. Tampa's on the board now. Sadiq makes a lot of sense for them as well. Could grab Lemon as well. They do need a receiver. The departure of Mike Evans. That makes a lot of sense for them. Olaivavega. I can't even say this guy's name, bro. That's crazy. So many surprises so far in the first round of the 2026 NFL Draft, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking right now. Like, this is crazy. Rueben Bain is still just floating around. I guess this, when you think about it, the Simpson pick kind of makes sense because next year, I mean, the Rams aren't going to be picking this high. They don't have that high end first round pick. It just seems so early. It feels like he would have fallen maybe to the second round, maybe the end of the first, which I think they have another pick. I might be wrong about that.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Rueben Bain Jr.
Okay, Rueben Bain goes off the board now, finally. Wow. Took him long enough. They get the T-Rex, the sawed-off shotgun. Rueben Bain. Feels like he dropped farther than he should have. He's going to have to play with a chip on his shoulder now. I was concerned about the arm length too, but when you see how he wins, he's so quick. He's got bend. He's got enough bend, and he's powerful. He's probably the most powerful edge rusher in the first round, other than the other big guy from Auburn. I forget his name right now. But he's got such a great combo of bend, strength, and speed. He gets home quick. He doesn't let offensive line get their hands on him because that's his losing condition, and he doesn't let that happen very often.
The New York Jets select Kenyon Sadiq.
Okay, Sadiq is a Jet. Gonna add so much juice to their passing game. It's gonna open up Garrett Wilson a little more. Who are they gonna take here? They went 9-8 last year, underperformed for sure.
The Detroit Lions select Blake Miller, tackle, Clemson.
Who the hell is that? I don't know who that is. Might be a guy who is a tackle, but is going to slide in and play guard. Holy shit, that guy is sunburned as fuck. Don't know much about the guy, but good luck to him. 6'6", definitely big enough to play tackle. You know, Penei Sewell can slide to either side. But is this guy going to move inside to guard? We'll see.
The Minnesota Vikings select Caleb Banks, defensive end,
Defensive
Florida.
tackle? Yeah, I didn't think he's a defensive end. He's a defensive tackle. Big boy in the middle. All right, Caleb Banks. Top interior guy. Goes to the Vikings. Panthers on the clock at 19. They could go Lemon here. I think Lemon. I think the Panthers need a receiver. They need a lot of stuff, but they could go with BPA here with Makai Lemon.
Carolina Panthers select Monroe Freeling, tackle.
Okay, another tackle off the board. He went a bit earlier than I thought too, but it's a premium position. They're taking a swing on him. They needed some help on the O-line, and they got it here. And Dallas is on the clock now at 20. Are they going to get Makai Lemon? What the fuck? The Cowboys just traded with the Eagles. What the hell? Who did they pick? What is going on here? This is pandemonium. Division rivals making a trade here? Disgusting.
The Philadelphia Eagles select Makai Lemon.
They took Makai Lemon. Wow, I thought the Cowboys were going to do it. Maybe the Cowboys didn't like him. Maybe they wanted somebody else, feel like they can get their guy still later down the board. Wow, the Eagles just got one of the best receivers. He's like a little mini Puka Nakua is how I would describe his game. Eagles got a real one here. Straight line speed isn't everything. It's the nuance of running your routes that really gets you open.
Pittsburgh Steelers select Max Iheanachor, tackle,
Okay.
Arizona State.
He's probably going to be a guard too, but he's a good one. I thought he was going to go a little bit higher, maybe in the teens, but they needed help on the interior, and they did all that just to pick a fucking guard, man. Oh, that's so funny. The ops are on the board.
The Los Angeles Chargers select Akeem Mesidor, linebacker, Miami.
Okay. Decide to fortify the defense. On the edge. Don't really know that much about this guy either, but they take Rueben Bain's. Yo,
Loki, who I wanted for the Cowboys.
Mesidor.
Yep, kind of upset about it, but I'm okay with CJ Allen, consolation prize. CJ Allen or Keldrick Falk, right? Gotta be.
Nah, you should let him fall to us, bro.
The Dallas Cowboys select Makai Lawrence, defensive end.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say. I forgot his name. I forgot to mention him. We went from
UCF?
DeMarcus Ware. We went from DeMarcus Ware to DeMarcus Lawrence to Malachi Lawrence. Too
No
many
way.
redundant names. Kind of a weird pick, but I trust the Dallas Cowboys drafting edges.
I don't know that much about this guy.
Cleveland Browns select KC Concepcion.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Buffalo's not going to get him.
Texas A&M.
Makes sense though. That was the right pick for them.
I mean, they could take Denzel Boston. They could still use a big-bodied guy on the outside. Who's Chicago going to take? They kind of need safety now. They could go Thieneman.
They should.
They need
honestly.
D-line help
He should
too,
not
though.
be-
They
he
could
should
take
not be on the
Keldrick
board.
Falk here.
The Chicago Bears select Dylan Thieneman.
Okay,
Yep,
that makes
makes
a lot of
sense.
sense.
Great
Just
pick.
lost Brisker, I think. That makes a lot of sense.
Yep. I wish we could have got him at 23. Unironically, like I think he would have been a steal, but we got Downs at 11. I can't be mad. I just wish we had two.
The Houston Texans select Keelan Rutledge, guard, Georgia Tech.
Offensive lineman again.
Makes sense.
That's what
Good
they
job,
need.
Houston. Interesting. Miami got back into the first.
Miami could use a
For
corner
who?
here. They could take,
Oh, someone could take McCoy at this point.
yeah. I could see them definitely taking him here. They might be trying to leapfrog Buffalo. I could see like 2 or 3 corners going in the next couple picks.
The Miami Dolphins select Chris Johnson, defensive back, San Diego State.
Who? I don't know who that is.
Who the hell is that?
The New England Patriots select Caleb Lomu,
Okay.
Tackle, Utah.
This guy is probably going to be a guard as well. I thought this guy was going to go way higher.
No way you're about to get Keldrick Falk, bro.
I think we are.
What a good fucking draft from the Chiefs, honestly.
I don't know.
You
We
got
just need someone who can get home to the quarterback, and he's just another big fucker with no bend. Spags has a type, and it is the Keldrick Falk type.
The Kansas City Chiefs select Peter Woods, defensive tackle.
Oh, defensive tackle. Okay. That makes sense.
Peter
that makes
Woods.
sense.
No one was-
He's the
thought
second
Peter
interior
Woods.
rusher taken.
Bro's
Chris Jones
got
needs some
two-
help.
Bro has two. Both of his names are euphemisms for penis.
That's crazy. I'm gonna call him Dick Dick.
Dick
Because he gives the other quarterback his Dick Dick. Honestly, if they got Keldrick Falk, I was gonna be a little bit disappointed. And this pick makes a lot of sense too. We didn't just need help at the edge. Yes, we need a rusher too. Yes. Yes.
The New York Jets select
Denzel Boston.
Omar Cooper Jr.
Ah,
Defensive
not a bad
tackle.
pick.
Oh no. Oh, the Indiana wide receiver. Okay.
Not a bad pick.
And there's good reason for that.
The Tennessee Titans select Keldrick Falk.
Okay,
Yeah.
there he goes.
Auburn.
Honestly, the Titans had a fucking decent draft. Like, Carnell Tate's a bit of a reach, but not really.
Well, welcome to hell, Keldrick Falk.
That's how I felt as soon as fucking the Jets made their pick. I was like, yep, you're
As soon as the Raiders got Mendoza, welcome to hell, buddy.
And the reigning Super Bowl champion, Seattle.
Me on the Xbox Live mic as a 12-year-old.
The Seattle Seahawks select Jadarian Price.
No
Okay.
way.
Running back.
All right,
Makes too much sense. Big reach.
there it is. This was kind of the range that we expected him to fall to.
I mean, I thought he wasn't even a first rounder, in my opinion.
What are your thoughts? Who were the winners? Who were the losers?
Oh, you know, my Dallas Cowboys are the biggest winners in the
It's
whole
our year.
draft.
Once again. All right, guys, that was the first round of the 2026 NFL Draft. Lots of surprises in there. Lots of things we weren't expecting. My Chiefs made two sensible picks, it felt like. Mansoor, Delane going that early, having a trade up for him, that was not expected. We have to give up like a third rounder and like a fifth or sixth rounder, something around there. Not expected, but I guess his market was, higher than everybody thought. And we get the best corner in the draft. We get the second best defensive tackle in the draft in Peter Woods. So I'm happy with it. Sensible picks. The defense got stronger. That's where we lost the most talent in the offseason. We're going to need to get Mahomes some weapons, maybe more protection in some way. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Tell me if your team's going to the Super Bowl like Danny thinks the Cowboys are. And yeah, see you in the next video. We're going to be reacting to round 2 tomorrow. So see you there.